with football selections for Tuesday, the 23rd of September. Well, I'm using the Champion of Champions SOP version 7.2 picks. So, yes, this is for Tuesday, the 23rd of September. Well, after such a successful introduction on the first Saturday, where I think it returned, I think in total, I think it returned £120 in the end. So the only caveat I have for this is the fact that it is the Carabao Cup. That what my SOP would predict as crown clubs or the strong fancied ones, you don't quite know what team they're going to put out. However, they do generally put stronger teams out than they used to, because I do believe they now have to follow some kind of criteria where they can only drop so many players. But I'm going for a £10 stake. I'm keeping it very low. I'm looking forward to Saturday's selections. What I will say is, just before I give you the selections, anybody on the horse racing tomorrow, which probably won't be me, but Redcar, it's soft, good to soft in places. If they keep the stalls like they have advertised down the centre, sometimes they're a bit crafty and put them near side. But you should see them go to the far side again. The cat is out of the bag. However, I would expect, unless they're being crafty, they haven't declared any watering, but they should go to the far side because it's soft, good to soft in places. The good to soft will be on the far rail. Basically, the furthest away from the camera, the top of the screen, as you're watching it on telly, which is like low numbers favoured. You do generally want to get out. What you will tend to find is that car that used to drive behind them on the track, you might have to have a look. But normally it's like, I don't know, a couple of 100 metres behind them. But when it's soft ground, I think that car, unless they've decided and actually done something different, the car used to follow them right on that far side rail. So in the past, it has got quicker and quicker on that far side due to the car rolling over it. Don't get me wrong, it's got four wheels, but two wheels are obviously behind each other, so it is leaving tracks. So it's not like it's following and flattening the entire, creating a path. But you will see more than likely far side dominant. And what I have noticed is that the weather at Redcar, it's basically sunny and breezy all day today, as in Tuesday, but the meeting is obviously Wednesday, and it's sunny and breezy all day Wednesday. That track will be drying out quick. However, it dries out disproportionately. By far and above, the far side dries out quicker. So what I would suggest is, if you've got a fancied horse, that it doesn't have to be drawn one. I've seen horses, let's say 14 on a field, drawn 6 or 8, but generally no higher than 8 or above. Ideally, you want to be 6 or lower if it's a 14 runner field, and a horse that likes to race prominently or is a proven front runner that can make all. So I'll leave that with you. But let's get to tonight's football. So I'm having £3 on the win cert. Please don't take the word cert too literally. I had to make ChatGPT make its mind up. So it's a £3 win treble. Don't know what the prices are. It could be shocking, but I haven't put it on yet. But I will be staking this no matter what. £3 win treble. Liverpool to beat Southampton. Chelsea to beat Lincoln. And Fulham to beat Cambridge. Well, I would expect those matches to be shocking prices. But let's see what happens. So the next one on the both teams to score. So this is a £2 treble. Wolves versus Everton, both teams to score. Wrexham versus Reading, both teams to score, and Rochdale versus Solihull Moors, both teams to score. That match is in the National League. The next one is this is a £1 treble. These are normally quite decent prices, but we'll see. So it's result and both teams to score. So Liverpool to win the match. Hold on, sorry. Yeah, Liverpool to win the match, but but Liverpool and Southampton obviously to score. Chelsea to beat Lincoln, both teams to score as well, and Burnley to beat Cardiff, both teams to score. So that is generally called result and both teams to score. So the teams on the left are the ones you want to win. Liverpool, Chelsea, and Burnley, but Burnley, but both teams must score. You'll probably get an half decent price possibly with the Chelsea and Lincoln match because Lincoln may not be expected to score. So that's 3, 2, 5. That's £6. So £6. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a £2. Just be careful with this one. £2.50 over 2.5 goals and a £1.50 over 3.5 goals. So what you will see is this is called the Tier 1 Chaos Bombs. So these are 3 matches that I've asked ChatGPT to flag as what it believes will be over 4.5 goals. The percentages you can see are based on the SOP's likelihood of. Sorry, my Teams messages going from work. This is a fifth. So you can see 59%, 58%, and 56%. This is what it's given the chance of. So it's slightly better than a coin toss that it will be over 4.5 goals. However, we are not having over 4.5 goals. We are having a £2.50 treble over 2.5 goal treble in the matches. Barnsley versus Brighton, Wigan versus Wickham, and Woking versus Sutton. And then we're having a £1.50 over 3.5 goal treble, the same matches. So let's keep an eye on this. Even if you're not having a bet, keep an eye on it. It's very interesting. I've ran it through quite a few different results, and it looks promising. But what did I say? History is no reflection of what will happen in the future, or something along the lines. But all I'm saying is, ChatGPT saying history may not repeat itself, but it certainly rhymes. Hopefully, we've got the correct rhyme. So I wish you the very best of luck. Fingers crossed with this. Charlie Winters, over and out. Cheers, mate.